Hi, this is Mark Milusnovic, and this is my final sprint recording. Got a lot done this sprint. A few little bugs that we've still got. There's a table bug happening right now in a new view that I created, which is where the feed comes up. When you pass a string through a method I created called update feed, the string's coming back as nil, even though it's not. But got a lot of things done. Got the table feed created. We've got I'm going to be removing the rest of the dependencies tonight before I submit the code. An invisible button that's basically if you wanted to hide yourself, hide your location, you can press this button and it won't show up anymore. And I've added a logo and a splash screen for the app already. So I'll show you all of these things. And right now I've exported this app for user testing. I'm getting feedback from people so I can actually go forward with this after the class is over and get ready to try to develop it further for the App Store. So we got a good prototype right here. So one of the first things I wanted to show you was just where we're at. I'll show you the splash screen in a little bit. So this check-ins menu here that's currently filled with temp cells. The reason being is when you try to update a location, I have a method that it's called whenever a push notification occurs, which goes and says, I'll show you here, we want to update the feed array. So even just trying to update the array that's within this new class called check-ins, right here, we're just adding an input. It errors out and says that we have an optional value. It could be nil, it says. It being nil is not true because I've explicitly set it. Whoops. However, this is a bug that's currently showed, and I'll show you this when I go and simulate locations to the test locations. So yeah, we get a bad instruction, and basically that error is unexpectedly found nil while unwrapping an optional value. So I've done some research. There is an answer. I just have not found it yet. However, that does not mean I will stop trying. So I'm going to refresh this, and I'll go over some of the other stuff that we've accomplished this sprint. So the splash screen, here's one thing. Splash screen here comes up nice and neat. The app's actually looking quite nice visually. Another thing that we've done is we have simulating the location. If we simulate the location now, we get a pop-up notification. That all we had before was just a push notification, but now we have a pop-up notification that appears. So if you're in the app, you'll actually get information, and that will in the future appear on your feed. And one of the other things that we have is, let's just change this to a simple location of Apple. I think we have to go and stop it. There we go. There we go. Good. So now it just stops. We can make our visibility become nothing, and we are now invisible, and no one can see our location because we're there. So, yep, safe zones. We can add them as before. Still got the radius and the shareability. In the future, I'm going to work on the drag, so you can drag the location instead of just doing the search. But overall, I think this is ready for testing. I've got a couple people that are willing to test it thus far before I go and create a companion app for the Android store. So thank you all for watching this sprint, and if you'd like more information as to how it progresses in the future, let me know. Thanks.